Yo, we back. Sports Arena Podcast, episode number 12. Your boys are back. A little hiatus. I apologize, my people. It's on me. I take the L. But we back. 4th of July weekend. It's your boy Swag. Got him on the check-in. How's
Guys,
everyone
we're
doing?
back. Sorry, guys, we're back. We was just on a little hiatus, going around, really, to be honest with you, we just going around the country, fucking bad bitches all over the place. We got tired, so we decided to come back. We got tired of fucking, so we said, let's go back and record the podcast. That's what we was doing.
There we go.
We did a little run around the country, and we got tired of fucking, so we're back. And that's it.
We was tired.
We got tired. And you know how guys are when they get tired, they're like, okay, that's it no more.
What have we missed? Missed a lot, huh?
I guess, yeah. We missed the finals. The Celtics choking 2-1.
Boring ass finals. Blah blah. Who cares?
Choking, and what we found out is that Jason Tatum is not Kobe Bryant, so he needs to stop wearing Kobe Bryant gear.
Let's stop with that.
And be Jason Tatum, a nice 24-year-old player. That's a good player. Him and Brown are a good player, but you're not Kobe, so forget about that. And you need to. And you, by the way, they got a point guard, so that's good. And then it's not like Gallinari is gonna join the team after he gets bought out. So they added to the bench, so they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be good. And then then you got the whole saga with. And then the question to me is, are the talks finally over with Stephen Curry? That's it, right? He's a made man now. No more like, oh, he needs this, he needs that. I think we found out that he's the straw that stirs the drink, right?
Yeah, man. People were they were knocking him because he won those 2 titles with KD. I mean, he should have won co-MVP in that last finals that they had. The first 3 finals.
He should have won.
He should
have won over this guy. The first time they won the title over Iguodala, whatever his name is.
Iggy, I mean, LeBron averaged like 30 plus. I don't know how he got because he shut him down.
Because you don't want to go to the losing guy.
They did it once. Jerry West.
Yeah, but that's rare. It's like once out of 10. It's rare. The guy has to have like a dominant to.
Bro, Steph Curry is a great player. People just need to just calm down, man. Everyone just lives in the now.
I know, right? Now they want to put him in the top 10. Forget about the other guys that are already in the top 10.
Can't wait till his career is done before we start putting people in top 10s. He's a great player. He's the greatest shooter of all time. I'll give him that. And let's see how his career turns out.
Well, clearly the greatest shooter and the most unselfish player in the history of mankind, because he allowed another great player to come in his team and take the shine from him and take the credit. And he was like, good. He didn't have a problem because he's like, you know what? Because I'm eating too. He's winning too. So he didn't. Matter of fact, didn't he leave China, right, to come and meet him before Durant signed with the Nets?
Oh yeah, because
remember he was at a China meet. Remember he was doing some sneaker meetings.
Yeah.
And he left China overnight, a red eye, and then by the time he got here, it was too late. He signed with the Nets, and he was upset. He was like, "Fuck."
I mean, that was like a 20-hour flight.
And he was upset.
I mean, there's rumors that he might come back. Start with that. KD asking out of the Brooklyn Nets. They're coming to an end. Failed experiment again.
That's what happened when you sell your soul. That's what happened when you sell your soul to the devil. The devil's like, sure, we'll give you whatever you want, but then eventually you gotta pay. And now it's time to pay.
KD wants out. Kyrie is out almost. Let's hope. Let's hope we get some good news soon. Laker Nation.
Bro,
Kyrie and LeBron reunited once again. Russell Westbrook out. Oh my God, that will be a joyous day.
Well, listen, bro. The problem with Westbrook is what's going on with him. I mean, he really is a mess. He can't, bro. Listen, probably one of the most overrated players of all time is probably him, and it's a whole bunch of them too. I mean, the NBA is full of overrated guys that are in the Hall of Fame. I mean, we just finished watching Chris Webber in like 2002. I mean, Chris Webber in the Hall of Fame. You seen that? You're like, how the hell is Chris Webber in the Hall of Fame? Oh my God.
As you guys could tell, it's summertime here in New York City.
Right. And we outside, taking a breeze, doing this kind of. Why? Because we could do it. That's why, because we could do it. We're outside recording this. Why? Because, getting some sun, because we could do it. We're tired. from doing what we was doing, and we could do it. That's it. And how you call it? It's just overrated, guys, all over the place. The league is just, oh man, it's just really, I don't know, man.
It's looking bad. It's looking bad on them because this KD signed a 4-year extension. Basically, the contracts in NBA mean nothing. The guys could just request a trade and get granted.
That's gonna be the downfall when the new CBA comes. They're gonna be like baseball was. They're gonna be fighting because the owners have been nice to the players, let them do their thing. All right.
Nice. They've been extremely nice. Look
Right.
at all these contracts all these guys are getting.
But now they're gonna
It's crazy.
not only the owners are gonna be rough, but the networks are gonna say, hey, if you want us to give you money, then we have to guarantee, like TNT Thursday night package, right? The Thursday night game, you got to guarantee that the stars play that game. You know what I'm saying? ESPN, when we do Wednesday and Friday and sometimes Sunday, well, the stars have to show up. They got to play. If you wanted all this money, they got to play.
All these guys are making crazy money. Like, all these new extensions are ridiculous.
Bro,
Devin Booker signed a 4-year,
Devin
$24 million.
Booker,
That's $56 million a year.
bro, that's crazy, bro. I mean,
John Morant, 226.
oh my God,
for 4
John
years.
Morant. I mean, please.
56.
Bro, that's crazy.
Jokic, 5 years, 264. I mean, he deserves it. He's back-to-back MVP.
But like I was telling you yesterday, the reason he got all that,
$52 million. Oh my
he's getting all that
goodness.
because he's getting bonus points, bonus package because he's a back-to-back MVP, and he didn't sign. He could have signed the contract last year. He did it on purpose to get the more. The longer you wait, the more you make.
Bro, Karl Anthony Town, 4 years, 224. Another
Oh my-
$56 million a year. What?
Bro.
That's ridiculous.
Who's gonna be now a stretch four now?
Zion Williamson, who's played like 40 games.
Mr. Fat Man who plays Nintendo all day.
5 years, 193, $38 million a year.
Bro, that bubble's about to burst. The NBA's in. Bro, you
Darius Garland, another one. He's a good player, but really?
I
He's
know,
going to be
they're
making $38 million a year.
Bro, that's nothing. If I tell you that R.J. Barrett, when he signs his rookie extension, is a 5-year, 190.
Kids, parents, put your kids to play basketball because these guys are getting
Well, at
paid
least
good.
now. But that's gonna burst
Jesus.
too, bro. Bro, it's gonna burst too. That bubble's about to burst, bro.
Zach LaVine, 215 for 5. That's $43 million.
Another loser. Slam dunk champion.
Nurkic, 70 for 5, 4 years. 17. I mean, it's not bad.
Still though,
$17 million.
He's not a big time player. But you figured that. See, the way the scale's supposed to be, it should be like that. Like John Morant should make 4 for 70.
Mitchell Robinson, $60 million, 4 years. That's 17 a year.
Right. That's not a lot for him. Have you
mean-
seen him, Mr. Injury Prone?
Barely plays.
Oh my God,
Ricky
stop.
Rubio, who just tore his ACL, got $18 million for 3 years. Which is
Right.
crazy.
And the reason, and if he was maybe 5 years younger, he would have had double the money. He would have 15 a
only
year.
one that was probably there's a good story is Gary Payton Jr. He got 3 years for $28 million. And he worked hard for it.
Bro,
That's still a lot.
Bro, you could be in a breathing and you're getting 7 million.
Got $9 million there.
Look at that. I mean, for him. I mean, he's a workhorse. He's a nice little junkyard player. Goes come up, for 15 minutes and does every. I mean, really, you're paying $9 million for that?
You got the big one here, Jalen Brunson to the Knicks, 104 for 4, $26 million.
I know. And look at that. That's for a starting point guard. Think about that. That's a
I
starting
mean,
point
it's a
guard.
good pickup. I like Brunson. People that are complaining about it.
People don't know what
The
they're
free
talking
agent market is not the best this year.
about. It's not.
So
It's not. And plus, they needed a point guard. They clearly needed a point guard. They couldn't depend on Derrick Rose to do everything, and with his ankles. And then let's see. I don't know. Maybe they could trade Julius Randle and we really could open up that offense. With Toppin taking his spot.
the only way I would trade Randle is if I'm getting Donovan Mitchell.
Bro, I don't know. Bro, I'm telling you, half of the Knicks front office is they don't want to give up 4 number ones and 3 of the unprotected.
Look, Brunson is 25 years old. He's young.
Yeah,
Gonna
that's
be
what I'm saying.
26 in August.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody,
I don't know
bro,
how
people
people
don't know
are
what they
complaining.
talk. Bro, people that comment on Twitter, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't even watch games. They don't even know what they're talking about. They're the
He
same.
averaged 12 points the year before, 16 this year.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
he that's what you do. You slowly move up, and that's it. He wants to go to a team where he's the man. What a concept, right? And that's it.
He's
not a savior.
He plays games, 68 games, 79 games.
Yeah. He's a great shooter. Look at his overall shooting.
73 his first year.
Look at his overall shooting. Overall, he's a great shooter. His overall shooting is over 50%.
49%.
Look at that. 50% basically. He makes half his shots. And then from 3-pointers.
37 from 3.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, you can work on it, get to 40.
Assists is kind of low. I would just.
Well, remember he's playing with Luka. Luka's Mr. Ballhawk, you know. So, but with him, they're gonna be up and down, fast paced. I say he'll average like 7 assists with that team.
Probably 6.
I'm saying because it's gonna be more up and down, more fast paced. Pop, pop. When he's in the game, that's the whole point. Defense, he plays defense and up and down, boom, boom, boom. You know, they just needed a point guard. People don't understand, and the team is still young. They're doing fine, bro. They just don't want to give up all the. They have a lot of assets. They got all these first round picks and second round picks. They got a whole bunch of them. They just don't want. They want to make sure that. Look, the people who don't want to bring in Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell is. Remember how big is Donovan Mitchell? 6'2".
Donovan Mitchell. Let's check.
I think he's 6'2", 6'3". So they're scared that you bring in Brunson, who's barely 6 feet, right? Like, what is he, 6 feet, Brunson?
6'1".
Yeah.
On paper.
Exactly. Who's 6'1"? Brunson, right?
Well, both of them are.
Yeah, 6'1". They scared of having a backcourt of 6'1" guys. That's the problem. That's the real problem. A lot of the front office guys are scared to give up all that and then have a backcourt of 6'1" guys. Because normally you could get away with a point guard being 6'1". The two guard is 6'5" and up. You know? And that's what they like having RJ Barrett, who's like 6'7", 6'8".
I mean, you could put Barrett at the 3.
But they just scared. Remember, he's not a good defender either. Listen, I like.
Bro, who plays defense in NBA?
Yeah, but they embarrassed them. But Dallas Mavericks just embarrassed them, I swear. I mean, they embarrassed them. They were just running all over him. I mean, I don't know, man.
He gives you 25 a game.
Yeah, but then he gets it back and in defense.
Shoots 44%, 36 from 3.
Yeah, I mean, he's
5 assists a game. He's a good player.
He's a good player, but the backcourt's gonna be little though. That's the problem. And then what you gonna put? Then how you gonna run your offense? Then you have to put Julius. Well, Julius Randle probably be leaving, right? If you put that package over there, and then what you gonna put Toppin at 4?
Yeah.
And then Robinson at 5, and then I guess
put RJ at the 3. This is a very athletic team if you have it like that.
No, it is, and then depends if you still have Cam.
Cam Reddish sucks.
You know, well, you could tell people don't want him. Isn't that crazy?
I was a big fan of him in college, but
once you knew Atlanta got rid of him, you knew something was up.
He hasn't been good in the NBA.
Well, he can't play defense.
Can't even shoot.
Well, I mean, but he can't play defense. He can't play defense.
But he can't shoot.
Yeah, but he can't play defense either.
Bro, no one plays defense. They're not training for you to play defense. Got drafted because he's a shooter.
But if you can't shoot and you play defense, at least a team like the Knicks will appreciate that. All right, you can't shoot, but you do something.
That's his specialty. To shoot threes. The reason he was in Duke, he used to shoot threes.
Bro, that 3-point line in college is a joke, bro. It's not an NBA line. I mean, that's what they need to change. The college game needs to be the.
It's not that far. It's like an inch.
Bro, I wouldn't trust. Bro, whoever's a 3-point shooter in college, I mean, talk to me. Let me work you out for real. In an NBA arena. So just listen, man. The point is, let these teams do their stuff before we, do it. And then that whole Kevin Durant thing, it's gonna take a while because
he's holding everything up.
No, he's not holding. You're right. He's only. But you know what? If you're the NBA, you should be happy because if it's not for him, the NBA offseason be boring. Who are the? Look at the free agents. It's nobody. No more free agents. Who's the number free agents?
It's a weak class.
Exactly. So ESPN and all these NBA nerds guys don't lie to me. Tell me, oh my God, the most exciting time. The NBA is most exciting. No, it's not. You got a player who signed a 4-year contract. I'm backtracking on his word. He signed the contract. He's supposed to be a net. Kyrie Irving is different. He's a problem. But Kevin Durant should not be a problem. She signed the contract. All those people who signed, they did the Nets signing all these season ticket holders to 2-year contracts. Are they gonna get their money back?
Nope.
Exactly. I mean, there's a problem here. A lot of Nets fans are complaining they want their money back. if he leaves.
They ain't gonna get it.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, man. People complaining. They're not gonna see that. Who wants to see Ben Simmons and company?
Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook, baby. Oh, look at all the bricks they're gonna have there. They could build a new arena with all the bricks they're gonna be shooting.
Oh my God, it's the worst, bro. Bro, these owners are tired of paying these extremely taxes and have guys not play for 35 million, 40 million. I mean, look at John Wall. Oh my God, hasn't played in 2 years?
Yep.
And then Houston didn't want to play him.
They bought him out. He got 13 million from Clippers.
Bro, he got 40 million, 39, 40 million buyout, and then another 13, 2-year 13, combined. So he's making 6.5 to play basketball.
He's made over almost $200 million.
I mean, one of the most overrated number one picks of all time is him. Really. And that's counting the scrubs too that became scrubs. And that's counting. I mean, bro, because you have to count all the money that I'm wasting. Like, bro, people think that money is, bro, this is a lot of money. Fans pay a lot of money. In the NBA, these people just, these guys, they think that it's okay. And these young cats, the people that follow the league, they have no problem with it because they're not paying for this money. The people who pay for this money, they have a problem with this. A lot of people who like the NBA, they don't even watch the games.
They just watch the highlights.
They watch the highlights and they like them on Instagram and watch them do stupid shit, and that's it, bro. And watch let me rock harness sneakers and this guy sneakers and Jordans. Oh please, bro. I'm not saying the league's in semi trouble because you can't keep tapping on that water again. After a while the water's gonna run dry. You can't keep tapping on it all the time thinking that the water's gonna be está bien. You know what I'm saying?
They said Durant wants to go to either Phoenix or Miami. But then Mark Spears said Warriors out of nowhere. He said they have the best deal. They said they're willing to include Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, Kuminga, and Wiseman to get Kevin Durant.
And picks.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to stay, I'm like, take a hike. We good. You got your team. You're set for the future, bro. You good. You won your chip. You left. Bye. If that makes it even worse if you're Kevin Durant, you go to Golden State. You left and you came back. That's like crawling back to your ex-girlfriend.
I mean, he doesn't care. He doesn't have any shame. That's what's gonna affect
he
his
says
legacy.
He says that now, but 20 years from now, when he's 57, right? How old is he? 34. When he's 54, and people talk about him. Like, oh, he's going to go, shit, I fucked up. I messed up. That's what's going to happen, man. Look at Shaq, right? Look at Shaq. Didn't want to lose weight, and he messed up that whole thing with Kobe. If Shaq would have stood in shape, he would have been a Laker for life. I'm not saying they would have won more because how many titles are going to win, right? They already won 2 more. They're combined, right? 4 and 5 each.
Yep.
So you figure they win maybe 1 more. Let's say 6. Well, he'd still be a Laker for life. If he stays in shape. And then guys like you will appreciate him.
I appreciate him.
No, you don't appreciate him. You even forget that he's a Laker sometimes.
No.
You forget. I'm glad we saw that game the other day on YouTube and how dominant he was. How easy he was scoring on Sacramento. Easy. People don't understand how easy.
Shaq, but Kobe's above Shaq in Laker lore.
Yeah, because he's played 20 years with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but people have to remember that without Kobe would not have won those chips without Shaq.
And vice versa. So it works both ways. They both needed each other.
Yeah, but remember Kobe was a young guy trying to learn the game, and Shaq was already dominating the league already. You know?
He was getting swept in the finals and losing that's why.
Yeah, they needed Phil Jackson to help him win. They needed the guidance, and once they did that, once they started winning, all I'm saying is that people forget about Shaq. Shaq, as a Laker, was a dominant player, man. For 12, 13 years, Shaq was a dominant player. Now his last.
Oh, I'm saying he's not.
All I'm saying, the last 8 years of his career, he was with 20,000 teams, and that's different. That didn't look good for him. But don't forget those 12 years, 13 years, he was dunking all over the place. Couldn't stop him. Baby hook shots, bank shots. Nobody could stop him. I mean, he made Chris Webber look stupid. I mean, Chris Webber should not be in the Hall of Fame this way. I mean, come on. Think about it. Chris Webber. I mean, he's famous for the timeout in college. That was. and he's in the Hall of Fame. I like Chris Webber. He's a nice guy. Listen, a nice guy, great analyst. I like him. He's a great guy, but he should not be in the Hall of Fame. Sorry, Chris. I don't want to I don't want to bag on you like that.
Oh, too late.
But he should not be in the. I mean, I could list. Next time we come out, top 10 NBA guys that should not be in the NBA in the Hall of Fame.
It's a long list.
No, I have like 30. I'll cut it to 10. You know.
So where do we think Kevin Durant lands after all of this?
I say he lands in Phoenix. Phoenix, because they got to figure out how to.
Got Ayton, sign and trade.
Well, no, they got to. No, because they can't be in the same team with the Nets. So
Cool.
The center.
He can't be with the Nets.
Yeah, because he's about to sign the extension.
So who they gonna get?
No, they're gonna get. No, what I'm saying is they're probably gonna have to get a third team for him to go there, and then like something like that. They have to add another third team or something like that because you can't have two guys having rookie extensions.
Ben Simmons is messing it up for them. Because I can't have Ben Simmons on that team.
No, you have to get traded first, or at least trade him.
Who the hell's gonna trade for him?
I don't know, man.
They were the only suckers that traded for him. He didn't even play.
Think about it. They made the big trade. Was it 10 years ago for Kevin Garnett and company?
That blew up on their face.
And then this blew up again. This shouldn't have. Was not supposed to blow up, and it still blew up.
I mean, I called it. I said they signed it. I have a post I put on Facebook to my friend, one of a Knicks fan. I told him this is gonna be a 2-year window for them, and it was.
Who knew that was last year? The window was closing last year with the toe, right?
That actually should have wore this. He should have wore his size feet. He wears a half size bigger.
Oh, that's what he did. No, Tom. But
This team didn't even get to the conference finals.
No.
Just
But that's what happened when you. Well, that's the problem with the NBL, where guys are injured and they're still signing you. Why are you signing people to big contracts when they're injured? You know what you do to them? You know what? When you get better, they're not signing you.
Also, there's no loyalty with these guys. Like, the Nets paid them all that money to rehab, knowing he was hurt. Stuck with him. Offer him another extension.
Signed it.
He signed it, of course. He's not going to say no. And then he asked for a trade.
But think about it. He wasn't when he signed that contract. He signed a 4-year contract, not a 3 and a player option. He signed it all the way through because he was banking to stay with them. So he wasn't thinking of this is just a last minute thing where he's like, you know what?
Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with it anymore.
He doesn't want to deal with the mess. He's not a leader.
He's running from the grind.
He's not a leader. He's a follower, and
he's not LeBron. I'll tell you that.
No, I mean a lot of people are not LeBron, but that's why it was easy for him to go and stay and be MVP of the finals and play his game because Curry, it was his team. Curry dealt with all that mess. Curry and Green were the leaders of that team.
Green is annoying.
But you know why he's annoying? Because Curry lets him be annoying. It's like Jorge Posada with the Yankees, right? People's like, oh, the guy that did the dirty work for Jeter was Jorge Posada. Yeah, because and the reason he got away with it because Jeter let him get away with it. You know what I'm saying? He did the dirty work for Jeter. Jeter was like, oh, yo, call out this guy. Go, bark. go ahead, allá. Bark at him. And he barked at him. And that's it. And people took it because that's Jeter's guy. Same thing with Curry. Green gets away with it because that's Curry's guy.
I'm just talking about what his new media thing. Like, bro, you need to she needs to chill.
No, he needs to go on vacation.
Like, bro, you just won a title. Why are you so mad?
No, bro. And then look what happened. He had to apologize to Kendrick Perkins for calling him a coon. You know what's that? You calling a black man a coon? That means, you know what a coon means? That means that you're a black man and you purposely criticizing a black man in favor of a white man. That's bad. You might as well call him an Oreo cookie. I mean, that's bad. That's basically what he's calling him. Black outside and white inside. That's bad. And he apologized for that. He had to apologize for that. Bro, go on vacation. You know what Curry was doing yesterday? He was watching Summer League with the GM and his little kid eating popcorn. Go do that. Go take your son to a Summer League game and relax. Take it easy. You won the chip.
They want to praise this new media. Like
that's him.
They just like him, JJ Redick, all these guys.
JJ Redick is a scrub. A 12-point. Look, they put it on.
They want to just have like all these former
one-sided
players. Yeah, it's like people are not allowed to critique. So why have media? You just want to pat everyone in the back. Oh, let's give him his flowers. Give him his flowers. Well, if a player is doing bad, that's what the media does. They critique him. I agree. Some media members critique him unfairly, and they do it the wrong way. Sometimes it gets
The
out of
clicks. They
line.
do it for clicks.
Yeah, but sometimes there are people that do give honest, critical criticism,
Bro,
and they shouldn't be jumbled into that.
Bro,
new media, like.
But that's included also on the downfall of the NBA right there, Josue. Where do you see that in the NFL? New media in the NFL, NHL, MLB, any league, any other league. You don't see that. New media. How many times people criticize freaking people, right? A-Rod here for years criticized. You think he was? I mean, you think he liked it? But nobody was saying, "Oh, the new media." No, man.
Bro, you guys get paid millions of dollars. You know what the territory comes with, like.
Bro, but if he wants to be part of the media, retire and then become a media. Don't do half and half, because you know what?
You're doing a podcast after a basketball game, like what?
Bro, you know what's gonna happen to him? It's too much exposure. Go home. Go hang out with your family. Go on vacation. We'll see you when the new season starts. Charles Barkley, right? For all the stuff that people get bad at Charles Barkley, he does an interview here and there, and then we don't hear from him. He's not on social media. He's golfing, having fun with his family.
That's his job. He reports to work when season's done.
That's it. And we don't hear from him. And that's it. So we don't get tired of him.
And that's good.
You know, you don't want to be everywhere because people get tired of you, and that's what's gonna happen to him. They're gonna get tired of him.
People are already tired.
They're already tired of him. Look what happened to Stephen A. When ESPN had him everywhere, right? UFC, boxing, and people were like, "Yo, why is Stephen A. doing here?" And they got tired of him, and they stopped doing. And they're like, you know what? And that's it. Now they created that stupid channel on ESPN Plus Steven's World because when you get paid 10, 12 million, you gotta do 20 jobs.
The guy that needs to give a show to Brian Windhurst, man. That guy, he's on a roll, bro. Funny, very strange.
He was already the top guy. Josue. He just didn't.
Why is that?
You just follow him.
Why is that?
Because he fought. You know why? You know why is that, Josue?
No,
because
that was a joke.
I know. I'm just following with the joke. See, he asks questions like it's some. Now he realized that the other day when he said, "Oh, that the Lakers have a package to get both of them, Durant and Irving," and then he realized, you know what? That's impossible. How? Because you can't. How are you gonna trade for $80 million? And that's what that package is gonna be. Durant's making 44, Irving 36. How are you gonna fit in $80 million? Right, coming back. There's no way. So he said it when he tweeted that out, and then he caught himself like, you know what? This is impossible. So so he was smart enough to say, algo está pasando. Something's going on, right? You know, and he's been working. He's been the guy for at least 2 or 3 years now. He's been. He's
calling shots before these reporters got a Woj and Sham. Cause he's an insider. Sham, I mean, they both
insider.
Sham works with the players, and Woj works with the execs.
Listen, the shine is coming off of Woj because Woj.
Sham was kicking his ass.
It's not just that, but the thing with Woj is he piggybacks of other people's work. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's working on a deal, like you notice, I forgot what's that little girl, the little woman, gordita,
Shelburne.
What's her
name?
Ramona. Ramona Shelburne. Oh, she has a scoop. Next thing you know, Rosanna and Woj are working on this. You know what I'm saying? And this and that. He does that with a lot of guys.
I mean, all the top insiders do that.
Yeah, but he in the last year, the people are noticing that. So
it's like a factory.
You know,
they do that at NFL and MLB. They do it too. All the insiders.
No, you're right. But everybody knows. Like, if you want to, everybody knows the top insider in baseball is Rosenthal.
Well, Passon is there too.
You know, I mean, for ESPN, yeah, ESPN. Rosenthal for Fox and MLB.
Rosenthal's been messing up a few times lately.
I mean, I guess
I'll go with Passon over Rosenthal.
No, the guy that's been fucking up is Buster. Buster only have been calling. I mean, he's the one that said that the judge was gonna say no to he said no to the 19 million, and then he signs for 19 million. He's the one that said that the CBA wasn't gonna happen, and what happened? I mean, he's been. If I'm following Buster Olin, I'm not reading his tweets. So unfollow him.
I would unfollow him.
I don't follow him.
I do. I listen to his podcast.
His podcast is fine, but his insights are not. He keeps telling me, "Oh, I've been talking to this guy." He's saying that the Cubs. Be careful about the Cubs. The Cubs. Have you seen what the Cubs are doing? You think they're gonna spend $400 million on $350 or whatever on Judge when they got nobody around? I mean, come on.
The money.
Nah, bro, they should be embarrassed. That team.
Let's transition to MLB. Judge finally settled his ARB case. They didn't get 21. He got 19 million. Yankees being cheap. I don't know why they're being cheap.
Oh my God, let's go.
$4 million.
So you're telling me that we're gonna see Judge in the welfare line, cheese line?
No, but
no, but I'm not saying the way you said it. It's like,
bro, you love to defend the Yankees. Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not defending nobody.
Jesus
I'm just saying.
Christ.
I'm just saying that.
And is there one time where you would say something bad about them?
No.
Would it be once?
Yeah, they should have never signed Garrett Cole.
Oh.
Garrett Cole. Wait, if you're willing, my thing is, if you're willing to pay $36 a year for Garrett Cole, then you should have no problem paying whatever it has to do to sign.
Clearly they did.
No. They don't want they don't mind that he's gonna get signed. They just don't want to be the only one, in the market.
Bro, $4 million. They settled at 19.
Probably because you saw that a lot of people say he's worth $26 million a year. They went up $5 million, 4.5.
They just do dumb things. Like you shouldn't do things to piss this man off.
At the end of the day, he's gonna go to where the top money, and it's gonna be the Yankees as well. Trust me, he's gonna sign with the Yankees. Mark my word. I remember I predicted the baseball.
Oh, bro, we don't. No, please don't say that.
I did predict it, and it came back, right?
Yeah, after like 7 tries of predicting.
All right, but it came though. You make it seem like we're not playing. Look, we're in the middle watching a game right now. I mean, we enjoy baseball season. The season was behind a week.
You said the season was gonna start on time. They're gonna sign a deal. Don't worry, they're gonna sign.
They did though. They did.
Yeah, at the last minute.
But they did, and we missed only 7 days. That's it. We everything that I told you was gonna happen.
Nah.
The season came.
Nah.
Jackie Robinson Day happened. Right, his wife was there, and here in Dodger Stadium, and everywhere, bro. Beautiful woman's 99 years old. Beautiful woman, still alive. Beautiful. These kids were there. I predicted all this. We're gonna have an All-Star game in LA. I predicted all that. Bro, Gama Strama's here.
Wow.
You know, I predicted all. I'm predicting another one.
So does Judge hit 61?
No. He's going to hit like 50, you know, like 55, 54. Because people don't understand the season is grinding. It's hot. Look, it's hot. You know, once he gets to August and it's tiring and he has to get rested again. Look, today he got rested, right? Pinch hit at the end in the ninth inning. And tomorrow's the day off. And then the umpires are screwing him with the bottom of the strike zone. So that, you know, screwing up his whole swing and everything. I mean, I think it's going to be hard, you know? Look, Reggie Jackson one time had 30-something home runs, and he only hit 47 for the whole season. The second, you know, the season is a grind. So I say he hits 55, 56, and then I don't think he's going to hit, because even if he gets close, he's going to be stressed out. Trying home runs to get to 60, 61, 62.
Say he does it. 62 he gets. Final home run the last day of the year. Breaks it. At Texas. They play the last few games at Texas.
Well, that place will be packed. They'll say thank you. They do well, on the road, right? Yeah, Texas does a good job of attendance anyway. Have a nice brand new park. All your money down there. So that'll be a packed town.
And the Yankees get to 116 wins.
No.
They're 58-22 right
They get
now.
to like 110, 112. Around there. 110, 112.
58-22. 14-game lead in the division. 5-game lead for the best record in the division in the league.
Think about it. That 98 team won 114, and they basically cruise in September. They're like barely a 500 record.
That's crazy. 14-game lead in July.
Yeah, that 98 team could have won easy 120 games if they would have taken it serious. They was just cruising. I think they were barely 500. They were like around 500 that September season. So I say they get like one. You know, by the way, 110, 112 is a lot of wins. You do that, you like one of the go down the history of MLB. Those are the best of the best. Think about it. Giants and Dodgers 107, 106.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, that's a lot of wins. Unfortunately, they had to play each other, and that ruined the whole thing. You know. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's just crazy, you know. But the thing is that you know, I was saying this to someone. I'm like, isn't it crazy that you normally a Yankee fan and a Knicks fan are basically the same, right? 90%, right? You know, maybe a Knicks fan is a Met fan. Yeah, you got a little, you know, but 9 out of 10 is normally Knicks and Yankees, right? And Giants and Rangers, right? That's the line, 90%. But if I tell you that the Yankee fan is so more hard on the Yankees than they are with the Knicks. With the Knicks, you know, it's always don't worry, you know, it's like a little baby, right? Don't worry, yo también. You know, with the giant Yankees, like tonight, today they lost, and they're like, what the fuck happened? How can we only get one hit? If
that was you. You was one of them.
Yeah, but then the game's over, and that's it. I'm like, wait a minute, the game's over. We're 36 over. We good.
People need to relax. This team is 36 over, first place by 14 games.
No, but what I'm trying to
they
tell
act like the Yankees are in third place.
No, I just
enjoy this great season.
It's the expectation of them. The Knicks. I'm telling you, they're the same fan, but the expectation of the Knicks. If the Knicks win 45 games, you know, bing bong, and they're celebrating the part outside, throwing parties. All right, we're the 5th seed or whatever seed we're, right? Well, oh my God, we're doing great. Throw a party. If the Yankees win 90, I remember a lot of people was like, oh, the worst time of my life last year was last year with the Yankees. They won 92 games. Think about that. Tell that to the Pirates and all those bad teams that win 70 games, and a fan tells you that they won 92 games, and that's the worst time of your life. I mean, come on. And that tells you as a fan you're pampered.
No, they're spoiled.
Bro,
spoiled
that's
fans
crazy.
Need to enjoy this team. Like, I have a few of my friends are Yankee fans. They hit me up. Bro, I'm nervous. I'm like, nervous about what? Enjoy the season, bro. Like, stop being so scared. This team is good. Like, this is not.
They scared the Houston Astros. That's why they're a bunch of pussies.
I'll be worried about that. I wouldn't be scared. This team is good. Oh, I'm scared. This team has never started off this hot. This and that. I'm like, bro.
What are you talking about? Never started this hot. Bro, you had back-to-back seasons when you won 100 and 103. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You act like this team's never done this before. We won over 100 games.
Well, they're talking about this crew, this regime with the Judge team.
All right, the Judge team hasn't won it. I mean, they're right. They haven't won it, but guess what? They're having a season, the regular season that people want. They win the close games. They win the big games. They're pitching great, and they're doing everything. They're blowing up teams, and then they have days like today.
Enjoy the team. Enjoy the season. Don't let these other fans from other teams, these Red Sox haters, these Blue Jays wannabes, Mets, Astros. Don't let them ruin your season, guys. Enjoy it. Embrace the team. This team is great, man.
By the way,
way different team than before.
If you're a Yankee team, you should enjoy this and say, you know what, we want to face Boston and then Houston and eliminate them one by one, boom, and then face the Dodgers and eliminate them and win the championship.
Well,
that's what you want.
Those are the teams you're gonna have to get through to go over this hump. Get to the World Series. So you can't avoid them. You can't avoid them. You can't say I want to play the Minnesota Twins and get to the World Series. No, it's not gonna happen.
They're gonna do it. Wow, right? Oakland when they're winning 100, right? Oakland in the 2000s when they're winning 100 games, get through them. I mean, come on.
Houston's gonna be there. They're a good team. We're gonna have to beat them.
But it's supposed to be that way. Bro, in basketball, right? When the team, whoever's in front of you, gotta beat, right? Like Cleveland, right? Like LeBron always had a problem with what? With Boston, right?
Boston, Detroit when he was with Cleveland.
There you go, and he passed them. He beat them that one time.
Then when Miami, he beat Boston.
All right, okay, Miami. There you go. You have to beat. There's some teams you gotta beat them. Isn't that fun to do that, right? If you're a Yankee, wouldn't you be fun to finally beat this team? And then that's it, bro. They barely got. They're half the team they used to be. Come on, stop. They've done a good job with the pitching though. But everybody, the whole lineup is a bunch of bro. You only got like 2 guys hitting good.
I mean, they're good. The Astros are good, but they're in a really bad division. The West is the only good team there is the Rangers. They're 3 under, but then Mariners, Angels, A's. Come on.
Bro, let them mess around with the Blue Jays and Boston and Tampa And even Baltimore.
The next month, this month of July. Oh, that's a home run. Go on. Kimbrel, he sucks. But the next month for the Astros, they play the Royals, A's, and Mariners for like 20 games.
Houston, right?
Yeah. So.
Oh, come on, Mariners. I give them credit. They tried, but they just can't get over the hump. That poor team. By the way, if you're a Yankees fan, be a Mariners fan. They haven't been in the playoffs since 2001.
Oh, this New York City would be burning to the ground.
Oh my God, are you crazy? Are you crazy, bro? They wouldn't. But that's what I'm saying. They let Dolan do whatever he wants with the stupid team, and Knicks fan like, oh well. If Dolan was owning the Yankees and doing that to the Knicks, the Yankees would be going crazy. They'd be going. It would never happen. It would never happen. That's why it's two different rules, and they know it too. The Yankee fan and the Yankee ownership knows this.
We got the crosstown team, the Mets, holding on by a little thread. 3.5 Braves creeping up.
That should be fun because the Mets won tonight. They're on pace for 100 wins.
All the Mets fans thinking that this season was done.
Well, you got Frank the Tank, the fat guy from Barstool.
Oh, Frank.
Frank the Tank needs to chill, bro. You know why it is? He's not used to success. He's not used to success.
I don't think any Mets fan, they always worry.
Bro,
like,
they went to the 2015 World Series. You've been to the playoffs. They make it seem like they're the Mariners. You're not the Mariners. Stop acting like you're the Mariners. Never make it to the playoff, bro. The whining. Oh, stop. You've been to the World Series before us in the last 13 years.
Last 10 years.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy. And they complaining. Stop. That's
they should have known. They got a pitcher that's old, Scherzer, and then a pitcher that's injury prone, DeGrom.
Right.
People keep saying he's the best pitcher. I said this before. He's not the best pitcher. He doesn't pitch.
What, the best pitcher of all time?
No, right now.
Who's the best pitcher?
No, DeGrom. DeGrom this, DeGrom that.
He hasn't pitched in a year. The best pitcher right now is he pitches in Miami. Sandy Alcantara. He's the best pitcher right now. That's the best pitcher right now for Miami.
There's a whole bunch of them. But DeGrom is not it. I know he's great, but he doesn't pitch.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a year. When he pitches, he's good. Yeah, when he pitches and he gives you more than 5 innings, he's
I'm not being a hater. All the Mets fans are. I'm not being a hater. I'm just calling it how it is.
But if we're going about who's the best player now, well, his name is Sandy. Go look him up. If you don't know who he is, go look him up. He's pitching great.
He had his rehab start. Clocking 100 today.
Well, he's never gonna change that. I thought he's gonna reduce the 100 to like 96, 97.
Bro, he can't. He can't stop. He can't stop, won't stop.
He can't stop. He won't stop,
But let's see if the Mets could hold him off. I think it's gonna be an interesting race down the stretch, pennant race. That's what baseball is about. Down the stretch, the pennant race, all this team. If they get a healthy DeGrom and Scherzer back, it'll be interesting because you got the Braves and their starting rotation. Then they're hitting. Cuna's coming back. Hopefully Albies comes back, but I think he's gonna be out a while. But I think they should be good.
Yeah, people have to remember that the Braves are the world champions. People forget that, Braves are the world champions, not the Mets or the Yankees or anybody else. The Braves are the world champions, or the Dodgers, right? The Braves, you have to beat the Braves. The Braves know how to win. And plus, that GM knows how to make trades. He knows how to gamble.
Should trade back for Freddie Freeman.
Well, that's it too. How about talking about that? I'm glad you slid that in. I give him credit. I give him credit offensively, and he goes to work and he bats 310. He got his 10 home runs, 49 RBIs, right? And he's doing his thing. But for him to start crying like he did last week in the press conference, I mean, you got to get over that already, bro. I mean, this is business. You think Judge, when he leaves the Yankees, if he leaves the Yankees, he's going to be crying when he comes back? I mean, that's it. It's over. You make your decision. And for him...
Then he fired his agent. He blamed his agent.
Because he went to Atlanta, and people in Atlanta told him, bro, this will happen. And I guess somebody that he trusts told him, bro, we offer you a deal, I think it was 5 for 150, something like that. It was a nice deal, basically about the same kind of money, 25, 26 a year, and he's all, they didn't offer me that. And I don't know. Somebody told him somebody's lying to him, and he chose to believe him.
I mean, I don't. That's just the worst. Why would his agent not tell him the final offer? What is he gonna? He's still gonna get paid regardless.
By the way, he's one of the most respected agents in the country because
Jeter's
20 years relationship with him. He said it on his Twitter and IG. He's like, yo, this guy is. I never had a problem with him. So I mean, it looks bad. Listen, bro, buyer's remorse. He was waiting and waiting and waiting, and the guy, and then it's like waiting for the girl to call you, and she never called you.
Well, the Braves had to make a move. They couldn't wait on him. They gave him the offer. They didn't want him. He probably wanted more money.
No, they didn't want him because look how fast. Within 2 days, they made the deal. They didn't want him. You understand that? They didn't want him. They want a younger first base. They didn't want to waste money on a 32-year-old guy. They're like, that's it, you good. Later, bye. And him and his son gotta relax. His little kid keep running to guys like over there running every time he sees them running, hugging them. Like, bro, that's it. It's over, bro. You it's not like you went to Pittsburgh. You went to the Dodgers, right? Getting paid a lot of money to be a contender.
He's from LA too.
And you from LA too? Yeah, but he's not from LA no more, bro. That's like Stephen A. Smith said, oh, I was born in... No, you're from Philly now. You bro, because when you make your money following Allen Iverson like Stephen A. did, and for him to... He doesn't... Bro, Stephen A., please stop. Same thing with him. He's an Atlanta Braves. He was born in... He got raised there since he was drafted. He's Georgia bound. He's all about the South. Please stop. I mean, all this nonsense, it's stupid. It really is. He should be embarrassed acting like that. Acting all stupid. And then also the fighting. Remember the fighting with this guy, with Anaheim, with the manager setting that stupid pitcher to throw at him, and then he went into the he didn't throw at him at first. He had a talk with him like, yo, what do you basically telling him that's the reason you're in the game, to throw at him. He didn't throw at him. He threw at Wink instead.
I mean, Phil Nevin sucks. I don't know why the Angels hired him.
They never should have fired this guy.
Joe Madden
should have still be the manager. He's not the problem. The problem is the team.
I guess the Angels never saw any film from last year as a third base coach. He got the Yankees thrown out at home the most of anybody in baseball last year.
He's a hothead.
22 times thrown out at home.
He's a hothead. Maybe in the old school days, 30 years ago, he's a good manager, right? But the league is clearly don't want to go backwards.
Those managers are not good for the league. They're not getting hired in the league.
No, but the league doesn't want that. That's why he got suspended 10 games. Think about it. Normally, on a fight like that, the manager gets suspended 1, 2 games, 3 games, stops.
Yeah, that's a lot of 10 games.
Because the league is telling you that he was the orchestrator.
I mean, he denied it.
Of course. What are you gonna say? I mean. What are you gonna say, Jose? Oh yeah, I sent a bullpen guy to start the game because he didn't want to bring in a starter to get kicked out. I mean, by the way, it's great for baseball. I love those fights. Fight. I like those fights. That's good. That's for business, man. Good fighting. I don't have no problem with fighting. If it was baseball, let them fight, right? Let them fight. Now, when you start hitting, throwing people in the head, that's different because what they were trying to do to Mike Trout was wrong. You don't throw Mike Trout in the head. So I understand.
Once you start throwing at the head.
No, but I understand why Phil Nevin told him to drill him because they were trying to go after the Golden Boy and Mike Trout, You don't do that. That's their top guy. That's their top guy. You don't want to do that. But I have no problem when people,
that team sucks. That organization needs a fresh start. Artie Moreno needs to sell. He's a horrible owner, and no one talks about how bad he is.
He's not going nowhere. That's why he bought the whole land.
Bro, he stinks.
Bro, he bought the whole land.
He's tearing down that franchise into the ground, wasting Mike Trout. But I'm not feeling sorry for Mike Trout.
Mike Trout wanted to leave.
Because he could have left, and he's extended.
Oh, but wait, Jose. The same way we're killing Durant for leaving, get credit for him to staying.
Yeah, I give him credit. That's why I'm not feeling bad for him. If he knows what he got himself into.
Not just that, but he's collecting a good check, a great check.
Same thing with Ohtani. I don't think he's gonna resign with them. But
Well, Tony said in a statement at the
he
beginning.
said he wants to win.
Yeah, he wants to win. The only reason he went to the West Coast because he wanted the team to guarantee what he's doing now, to be a two-way. And he felt like a team in the East, like the Yankees and those teams like Boston, wouldn't allow him to be a two-way. And that's why he never came. He figured he would have either gone to Seattle or the Angels.
Well, he said it was closer to Japan also.
That too. But he wanted to go somewhere where he was guaranteed the two-way. You know what I'm saying? The two-way. And I think knowing the Yankees, you know how the Yankees are. They go about, they're real strict on that.
Probably the best thing they didn't do is sign him. They probably would have messed him up. He probably would not have been pitching. He probably just would have been hitting.
The Yankee, you think when he went to, how about the year he would, Tommy John? The fans here would be like, oh, he's a bust. Oh, we'd be going crazy. That's why, same thing with Curry. People are like, oh, he should be a Knick. But people forget the early few years, Curry had ankle problems, surgery. People was questioning, can he handle the NBA grind, the season? They were questioning, can he handle his ankles? Handle it? Can he handle New York criticism? He said in a podcast there was a trade for him to go to Milwaukee.
Yeah, they were gonna trade him instead of Monte Ellis.
Right, and he said the doctors said no, his ankles are no good. Obviously they were wrong but guess what? You know?
And I already see the chatters of all these little nerds trying to make Ohtani slide in to be the MVP favorite now over Judge. Let's calm down. Let's tone it down.
Oh, because he had a few games. But what happened when he went to Houston?
They're saying now he's the front runner MVP.
No.
Because he pitches and he hits.
All right, that's good. Congratulations. The team is back.
He has a 4.0 WAR.
Yeah, 2 as a hitter and 2 as a pitcher.
His F4 or his XWOBA, whatever you guys want to, BABIP, Boba, whatever, all these stupid numbers.
Well, that's offense.
It's annoying. Like, Judge is clearly the front runner of MVP.
As a hitter, he's not even close to Judge. And as a pitcher, he's an average pitcher. He's a nice pitcher. He's, Brian Kenny said he compared him to Gausman. Gausman's a nice pitcher. Not a great pitcher, a nice pitcher. And then he compared him hitting wise to Olsen, Matt Olsen. A nice good pitcher. A nice good hitter. According to guys, listen, bro, he got away with it last year. He's not gonna win the award no more. Not like he's gonna have to be,
unless Judge collapses towards the second half of the season.
Yeah, Judge is gonna have what every player does. Up and down. It's a season, up and down. Get a little tired. Look, he didn't play today. Tomorrow's off. 4th of July. By the way, it's a shameful that the league didn't put the Yankees to play on 4th of July.
Well, they didn't play Memorial Day and 4th of July.
That's crazy.
But we have the All-Star game in a few weeks. We're going to give our predictions for the All-Star game. Coming up, we got catcher Kirk and Trevino. I think Kirk is going to win.
No, Kirk has like almost a 3-1 lead on him. Something.
Well,
Trevino.
Well, he's having a good year. He's batting .320, on base .413, and slugging .519.
Wow. No, exactly. No, MLB had the top power hitters, and he's like third behind Judge.
He's in front of Judge.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. He's third and Judge is fourth. My bad. Yeah. Which is crazy. You like what the? But listen, it's not.
But Trevino does deserve to be an All-Star.
No, he will. He will.
Then we have first base. Oh, go continue.
No. I say that he will. I think the Yankees should are gonna have like 6-7 guys. Like like three position and like 4 pitching. I think King and Holmes and then Cole, and then I think maybe Nestor might get him because everybody wants to give him, and plus he pitched good yesterday. So that rounds it out to 7.
We got first base Vladdy and Ty France. Final 2.
Well, I think Vladdy's gonna win, but Ty France, I think didn't he get hurt or something? Yeah. So I think Rizzo is gonna be
having a good year. He's batting .316, 10 home runs, .867 OPS. But he has a flexor string.
Yeah, he's hurt. But remember, every team has to have one representative, so that's probably him. Or maybe Julio, the rookie.
The J-Rod show.
Yeah, so maybe if he can't make it, maybe it's him. So, but I think Rizzo definitely is gonna make it as a backup.
He should.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Besides his average, he's having a good year.
Yeah, so it's Judge, Rizzo, and Torino. That's the 3 position players, and then the other 4, did I say 4? Yeah, 4.
And we got second base Altuve and Santiago Espinal. That's easy. Altuve is gonna. That's a week. It's a week.
It's a weak second base.
Weak year for second base.
Yeah, weak year for Espinal, whatever his name is. His numbers are bad.
And this is tough. Third base, Ramirez and Rafael Devers. They both having great years.
I will give it to Ramirez because Ramirez, I mean, has nobody around him really.
Devers
has at least a few people behind him.
328.
Yeah.
168 OPS plus.
That might come to the last day of voting.
17 home runs.
Boston, if you want to have your guy start, you better vote.
Whoever gets it, they're both deserving.
They're gonna get in. They're gonna be in. So, and then the shortstop.
Then we got shortstop Bo Bichette and Tim Anderson. Well, Bo Bichette's not having a good year. I don't know why he was.
Canada, Toronto just loves their team. They want to.
The one that should be starting here is Xander Bogaerts. He's having a great year, and Tim Anderson, so year. I think Bichette gets in because of the fan vote.
Right. But Tim Anderson should probably start between them two.
Xander Bogaerts should start between.
But he's not in the final two.
He's not.
Yeah. So Tim Anderson should between those two.
Then the outfield we have Trout, Springer, Stanton, and Gurriel.
I say that Trout and Stanton make it in because Judge already is the number one overall, and so he's already made it in. So I think Stanton makes it, and Trout obviously makes it too.
I mean, I think Springer gets in because of the fan vote.
Yeah, but you know why? If Stanton makes it, then that makes it 8 guys. Then 4-4. Then I keep saying 7. I keep expanding more. Wow.
Keeps going up, right?
It keeps going up.
And the DH,
yeah. So you kind of surprised with Stanton be in the finals.
DH, you got Alvarez and Ohtani. It's not easy. Alvarez having a great year.
I mean, you could put Ohtani. They're both gonna be. You could put Ohtani as a pitcher, and then put him as a hitter too. You could do both. But Alvarez is gonna be. I mean, Alvarez is a tremendous. He's a a younger version of Big Papi, right? Skinny version.
He's not skinny. He's
no. I'm saying.
Strong.
I mean, Big Papi was
It's a little heavy.
A little heavy. This guy looked like he's in shape.
No, he's good.
He plays left field all the time.
It's not the best.
All right, but he plays it. Big Papi couldn't even barely play first base. By the way, he could play first base. They could Boston just didn't want to put him there. I think they did that on purpose to lowball him because they didn't want to pay. If they play him at first base, they would have to pay him $20 million, and they lowball him. Oh, I'll give you 15 to be DH. That's why Alvarez signed that. Was it 6 for 115? Because he's a DH. DH doesn't pay that much money.
We in the National League, we got Contreras and Travis d'Arnaud. I think Contreras gets this.
Yeah.
He's having a good year.
D'Arnaud is good too, but
154 OPS plus, 30 home runs. Not bad. I think Contreras gets in.
I mean, he's going to be probably the only Chicago, probably.
Well, him and Robertson. Robertson's having a great year.
I mean, if he's still with Chicago, let's see if they get trade.
Got Goldschmidt and Pete Alonso at first base.
Goldschmidt. But Pete's going to make it. But Goldschmidt's going to, he's having a tremendous year. A comeback. He probably be a comeback player of the year.
Who?
Goldschmidt.
He probably wins MVP the way he's going.
The way he's going, but MVP comeback, the last 2 years.
He's batting 342, 424 on base, 630 slugging, OPS of 1.054.
Yeah.
But Pete Alonso's no slouch. 22 home runs, 69 RBIs. Leads the league in RBIs.
Yeah, but good for second, though.
And we got second base, Albies and Jazz Chisenhall.
Jazz Chisenhall's going to get in, but they're both hurt. So, I don't know. Let's see if they both could make it. But Jazz Chisenhall's going to win the vote. People like him. He's exciting.
I like Jazz.
Yeah, exciting. Hopefully, Miami... I'm glad
they got a bunch of haters on the team.
Well, it sounded like a few veteran guys there were... it's weird. They weren't even talking about his game. They were talking about the way he dresses to the game. They were talking about, why you dress it. They had a problem. And down like, if you have a problem with him, then let's have a meeting and you tell him in his face. And they had to tell him in his face. And it came out right. And then he hit a home run that same day. But that's crazy. What do you care how he dresses?
That's dumb.
Stupid.
You got third base, tough Manny Machado and your boy, Big Nolan Arenado.
Well, I mean, it's St. Louis, so St. Louis is probably going to vote for him, but Manny should be the third baseman.
Yeah, you see Nolan's number this year? Hit for the cycle the other day?
Listen, those comments I said was
2 home runs yesterday?
Those comments I said was 2 years ago. We should let that go already. I said that 2 years ago.
20 and 60 RBIs, you said.
Yeah, 2 years ago. When they got him. 2 years ago. And we were in 2022.
We'll leave it at that.
Oh my God! You and some people that we know just want to keep writing that. That's okay.
We got shortstop Trey Turner and Dansby Swanson.
You know what? Dancing Swanson. I said Dancing Swanson gets in.
He's batting .295,
Yeah.
13 home runs, 11 steals, and 844 OPS.
Yeah.
Him and Trey Turner have the same numbers: 309, 11 home runs, 15 steals. I'm surprised he only has 15 steals. He's so fast. He should have 30. 849 OPS.
You gotta be, like you have to have that style, like Ricky Henderson, the grind, like Kenny Lofton, those guys, you gotta be about that life, and maybe he just, I don't want to do it. It's hard still. You have to know how to do it every day, But I say is Atlanta will come out for the vote. Underrated. People think Atlanta loves their baseball, so they love their baseball, right, bro? Atlanta loves the baseball.
Now we got Mookie, Jock Peterson, Sterling Marte, and Adam Duvall for the outfield.
I say it will be.
We can only pick two because Acuna is already.
Yeah, Acuna is the right fielder. So I will say, I don't think Marte is gonna make it because he's not big enough. I say this guy from the Giants is gonna make it because he got famous for that slap around the world.
Because he got slapped.
And he's having a good year. And what was the other one?
Mookie.
And then Mookie will make it because he's Mookie. So that's it. That's your center field. The Mookie, Acuna, and then this guy. Plus, he's a former Dodger too. That will help too.
He has underrated career. He's pretty good. He comes up clutch.
Came in close last year, so he won his ring.
Just has a weird hairstyle. It looks funny, but gets big hits.
Yeah. That's just, remember he was rocking the pearls. I never seen guys rock pearls, but hey, that's up to you,
We got DH Big Bryce. Probably won't make it. He's not gonna make it because he broke his thumb.
Right.
And William Contreras, so he's gonna win by default.
Well, he could still win the vote and then they replace him. So I say he wins the vote anyway because he wants people. Remember, he gets credit for that. So remember that. Just because you don't make it, you still get credit. And you could go and say hi to the fans. So he'll make the team as the vote and then wave at the fans and do the interviews and all that shenanigans, and then the replacement takes the spot.
So if he makes it, Contreras, and then his brother makes it, it'll be the first time since 2003 they have brothers that make the All-Star team.
So that's what you're gonna see.
Brett and Aaron Boone were the last ones.
Look at Brett on steroids from Seattle.
Big Brett Boone.
Come on.
And the last time before that was Sandy Alomar and Roberto Alomar.
Right. Look at that.
92.
Yeah. No, Sandy was a great catcher. Sandy for a while. So people forget. Sandy for the while in the 90s was the starting the starting catcher for like forever, for 5-6 straight years. Those Cleveland teams in the 90s was very, very popular. Jose.
They should have won at least a title. That was a stacked team.
Yeah. Now you can see that the fans in there, they don't have the same passion for that Cleveland team no more. I don't know, something went wrong with that team because I don't know. That team went from they had a streak of almost 500 straight games of sellouts, and then look what they're doing now. They're selling out to now the Browns sold out to the man and giving this guy the contract, right? And now I don't know what's going on with Cleveland sports, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be
LeBron was the savior and he left, man.
Yep. LeBron was the savior and that's it.
Oh, he did his job. He bought a title and he left.
Bro, if you find out how much money he made for the city, LeBron should have been making like $100 million a year. What he made for downtown Cleveland, what he made for all those restaurants downtown. When he was there, he lit up that town when he was there. People made money. You see how the Yankees, when they play, they lit up the whole area? That's LeBron did when he was playing. He lit up the town. So LeBron, to be honest, should be on the pay. LeBron should be worth $2 billion. Seriously. I know he's a billionaire now. He should be worth $2 billion for what he's done wherever he went. Gave life to Miami, Cleveland, and now he's trying, and a little life to the Lakers. You need it. By the way, the reason you're in this situation is for Anthony Davis. Remember that. You sold all those assets for Anthony Davis.
We won a title. That's a topic for a different day. Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, Denver got screwed in those games.
Bro, let's not even get into that.
You would think that I'm a Denver fan, right?
You are, but that's another topic for a different day.
I'm a
Close
Joker
out.
fan.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a
Yankee fans, enjoy the season. Relax. Take it easy. Vote for your guys.
vote. Keep voting. Yeah, if you want your favorite player on the team, vote. Like everything else in life, you don't like it, you vote.
We got the Pirates and we got the Red Sox this week. Big 4-game series.
By the way, talking about that, us Yankee fans get to see the great the O'Neal guy, the shortstop.
Oh, Neil Cruz, yeah.
Oh my God, 6'7", 2-something, shortstop. I mean, the guy's a machine. The guy's a power hitter, hitting home runs left and right. Sit back and enjoy the young stars of MLB. You know, because according to the national media, the game is dying. We have no young stars.
Don't pay attention to them.
That's okay. Think about it. The national media talks about about basketball all day, and they get that rating for the NBA. So and then MLB doesn't get no talk nationally, and we outrate them. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The fans know. You know, we grind them out. Kids that are watching games. It's okay. When I go to Yankees Stadium, I see a lot of kids watching the games, coming to watch the games, right? A lot of kids are in games. I saw a bunch of kids yesterday in the Yankee game in Cleveland. You know? So, but it'd be funny and on Tuesday watching O'Neal Cruz, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Be fun to see that, and then the arch rival continue. We finally got to play them again on Thursday, 4-game Thursday not a wraparound. It's Thursday to Sunday, so it's not a wraparound. My bad. Is that really a wrap? Is it a wraparound from Thursday to no? Wraparound is Friday to Monday. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. So, but it's a 4-game series. We haven't played them since the start of the season. It's been a while, and there's no excuse. You guys are back. You're winning ways, and let's roll up our sleeve and let's hit each other like we usually are, right?
Gonna whoop that ass. That's what we're gonna do.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's go and take it one game at a time. We have some fun. It's the whole purpose of sport, right? So who's the best, right? And that night, and we win. And then we're almost done here. My thing here is I got a few. I said it earlier, but if you have a problem and you want to stay home, just sign the contract and stay home. You know?
What are you talking about?
You know? No, the whole situation with the Dodgers. Again with that.
Oh.
Freddie Freeman, clearly he wanted to stay home. Just sign the contract. Why you sign the contract and then you complain? It goes around with everything. Why these athletes making it hard? Like Kevin Durant. Why you sign the contract? If you sign the contract to be in Brooklyn because you want to stay in Brooklyn because you have business here in New York, then you tell Kyrie, you know what? I'm staying. You could leave, and then I'll roll. But he doesn't want to handle, like you say, doesn't want to handle the pressure.
Bro, he runs from the grind.
He runs from the grind. So the same thing
he's not a leader.
The same thing with a judge. I say this to Judge. Judge, sit down and talk to your wife. Beautiful wife.
Lovely woman.
Lovely woman, right?
I've met her. She's nice.
You met the party, right?
I was there, guys. Yeah, I was there.
Tell her, listen, honey, if we leave New York for better money, am I going to come back crying when I see Susan Wallman and John Sterling and Michael Kay? Am I going to cry? David Cohn and these guys, right? Am I going to cry when I see the media? If that's going to be your answer, then you stay. Stay. Because money, listen, to be honest with you, when we get to these kind of money, I mean, it's the same thing. What's the difference between 30 million and 40 million? It's the same shit, right? You're making money. So at the end of the day, stay somewhere where you're going to be happy. And then like that, you don't be going, damn, what have I done? Because why haven't we signed with San Francisco and he can't hit home runs no more? Because that park is so big.
It's a big park.
It's a big park. Well, I mean, those home runs are warning track power, even for a guy like that. Right? Instead of hitting 50 home runs, he's going to have 40 doubles.
Man,
50 doubles.
They're not paying him to hit doubles.
No, but what I'm saying is, sit back with your wife and say, honey, is it a big difference between 30.5 and 40 million or 35 million? Because at the end of the day, when we get into that kind of number, you're making money anyway. You're going to make money. You're going to sign big contract endorsement. Be happy. Money's not everything. But especially when you get into that kind of money, right?
I mean, we can't You can't tell him what to do.
But then you're gonna have the Freddie Freeman problem. He's gonna be crying.
I don't think Aaron Judge is gonna be crying. Freddie
No,
Freeman.
because you know why? You know why? Because Anthony Rizzo sat down with him and said, "Yo, this is a business." Because he told him, "Listen, Chicago Cubs did me dirty." You know, they said we're your family, and then what happened? They offered me a stupid contract, and then guess what? I'm here with you here. You know, so he's telling him that's the reason he's talking like that, because Anthony Rizzo told him, "Yo, this is a business. They take it as a business. You should take it as a business. Let the crying game outside. Do it private. Don't cry in front of people." You know, Freddie should be embarrassed. I mean, really, he should be embarrassed.
There you have it.
And that's I'm gonna leave you with that. Freddie Freeman, stop. You're a great player. You're in with the Dodgers. They need you to win a chip for them. You know? I mean, crying like a little baby. I mean, I can't. I mean, that's crazy. You're crying. What are you crying for? You're making all this money. You're in Dodger Town, right? I mean, jeez. I mean, you're making all this money. I mean, why you want to stay? You should have stood then, right?
Should have.
Should have stood. Look at Jeter. Jeter was mad at Cashman the last 3 years. He go from 3 for 45. He got mad, but then he's like, wait a minute.
Oh, he took it.
He took it because he wanted to be a New York Yankee. He was like, it's too late for me to go to Seattle or any other team. What am I going to do there? I'm stuck here. And guess what? He did the right thing. He got mad at him, but he did the right thing. And now look at him now. The captain. 7-part series. But that should be coming, I think, around the corner. So get ready. We'll advertise that, even though he's done it already.
we got you, G. We're gonna help you, bro.
Now that should be fun. 7-part. So Yankee fans, enjoy the documentary.
Enjoy it. 4th of July weekend. Eat your burgers. Eat your hot dogs.
Stay away from the fireworks, guys.
Don't lose your fingers.
Don't lose your fingers. Don't do this.
Fireworks.
Bro, they said outside people are losing their fingers, their limbs, and God knows what. Bro, burning their fingers. I mean, whoa, stay away from that. Let the professional handle that. Go outside in the park and watch people do it professionally. Stay away from fireworks. That's my advice. Got my advice to you guys. Stay away from the fireworks.
That's it.
That's it, guys.
We'll be back Friday. Get a show for you Friday for the weekend. Hopefully we don't go on another vacation. Should be good.
Cross our fingers, you know.
I guarantee it.
You know what? Let's put this up, and then we see. Let's do it podcast at a time. One day at a time. Podcast at a time. No
One
promises.
day at a time.
No promises. You know. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, and that's it.
Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. We're on all social medias.
Everything. And by the way, Austin Theory should not have won the Money in the Bank. You should be embarrassed by that. It should have been anybody but him.
Shout out Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, finally, right? For nothing. She's gonna lose the title to Rousey in SummerSlam. Who knows? Probably, right? Imagine that. But you know what?
Charlotte.
Oh God. No, but for now, for a month, you're the chick right now. Champagne, drink up.
Yeah, she deserves it. She worked hard.
She worked hard. She worked hard for that. Everybody in the wrestling industry will talk good about her, and she deserves it. That's the only good thing about last night's game, about last night's pay-per-view or live event, prime, event, whatever you call it.
Premium live
event. It had so much fun that McMahon and company went to the UFC.
To a boring ass UFC fight.
Well, that was really bad.
The only good thing was the entrance by Adesanya, but
did the Undertaker.
Oh boy, that's the problem with these UFC fights. Then most of them don't even live up to the hype.
But that's. I unless you want something like wrestling, it's predetermined, then you could do that. Listen, bro, nothing could be like AEW with double on the Forbidden Door. That was a great pay-per-view. So good stuff, All wrestling fans enjoy. Fridays on Wednesdays, another great event, and we out.
See you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your holiday. See you guys next week.
Stay off the weed.
There you go. Peace.
Later. Bye.